Humans. From the moment we first walked upright, humanity became a force of nature. We shape the land, alter the skies, and bend the rhythms of the earth itself. Like fire, like water, like wind, we create, we destroy, and we transform. Whether we are caretakers or catalysts, the planet now moves in response to us. Before we begin, ask yourself, what is the point of humanity? Let's explore this myth of creation together. But before we do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Before humans ever walked the earth, the gods themselves worked the world. In the deep beginning, heaven and earth already existed, but they were unfinished. Above ruled An, the Sky Father. Upon the earth ruled Enlil, Lord of Wind, Breath and Command. And beneath them flowed the Abzu, the vast freshwater deep, the domain of Enki, god of wisdom, magic and creation. This world required constant tending. Rivers had to be carved, canals dug, fields irrigated, cosmic order maintained. And so the burden of labor fell upon the Igigi, the younger gods. They were immortal, divine and powerful, yet made to toil endlessly. They dug the great rivers of Mesopotamia. They raised embankments against floods and chaos. They worked day and night for ages uncounted. And slowly, resentment grew. After 40 long years, a sacred span of time, the Igigi could bear it no longer. One night, they burned their tools. They gathered like an army and marched upon the dwelling of Enlil. They surrounded his house, they shouted their suffering and demanded release. The cosmos trembled. Enlil awoke in fury and fear, ready to bring war upon the rebels. But the high gods hesitated. For if gods destroyed gods, creation itself might unravel. And so they turned to the one who always sees another way. Enki. From the depths of the Abzu, Enki listened. He heard the cries of the Igigi. He understood the problem beneath the rebellion. Creation required labor, but the gods were not meant to suffer endlessly. And Enki spoke a dangerous idea. Let us create a new being. One who will bear the burden of the gods. One who will work the fields, dig the canals, and maintain order. Thus, he conceived the idea of humans. But this being could not be mindless. It needed intelligence, memory, and the ability to hear and obey divine command. And for that, a sacrifice was required. Among the gods was one named Geshtue, whose name meant intelligence, the ear that understands. He was chosen, and Geshtue was slain. His blood was collected, his essence preserved. Not destroyed, but transformed. Enki brought forth clay from the earth. Sacred waters from the Abzu were poured upon it. And into the clay was mixed the blood of the sacrificed god. Earth and divinity kneaded together. The task of birth was given to the mother goddess. Known as Ninhursag, Ninmar, Mami, or Belatili, the mother goddess shaped the forms. The birth goddesses gathered. Enki spoke words of destiny and life. The clay was placed within the womb of creation itself. 10 months passed, a complete cycle. And then humanity was born. Not one human, but many. So reproduction would continue without the god's direct hand. The mother goddess lifted them up and declared, "I have relieved you of your labor. Your burden I have placed upon mankind." And the humans opened their eyes. They could speak, they could think, and they could work. They were mortal because they were shaped from clay. They were alive because divine blood flowed within them. And their purpose was clear. They would dig canals and raise cities. They would farm the land and fill the temples. They would feed the gods through offerings and ritual. They would sustain the order of the world. To the Sumerians, this was not cruelty. It was balance. Humans gained civilization, protection, and meaning. The gods gained rest and stability. And creation continued. Yet humanity multiplied. Cities grew loud, voices filled the land. And the noise of mankind would one day trouble Enlil once more, leading to plague, famine, and the Great Flood. But that is another story. For here is the truth the Sumerians left behind. Humans are not fallen. They are assigned. Born of earth and divinity, created not for paradise, but for purpose. Labor is sacred. Civilization is holy. And suffering is not punishment. It is the price of keeping the cosmos alive. So ask yourself, if humanity was shaped from the blood of gods and the clay of earth, are we servants of the divine, or the bridge between heaven and earth? Leave your thoughts below. Thank you for joining us. If you like the story, please don't forget to like. It really helps us out. And if you want to join us for future stories, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on all the fun content we have planned for you.